Hi, this is Shawn Miller from Inside Line Promotions, catching up with FVP driver Brian Brown on our weekly FVP Racing Report. Brian, let's talk a little bit about Friday at Devil's Bowl.
Yeah, Friday at Devil's Bowl, it was just kind of we drew a good heat race. Started third in our heat, had some heavy hitters like Michael Dupuy on the front row, Jason Johnson and Gary right in the back row. And we had a really good spot. We just the unfortunate part was I didn't do my job. We didn't get the car the way we needed, and we just weren't playing fast. We got to second, and then at that point we were just kind of holding on for second, and Jason got by us there at the end, and that was kind of the beginning of the end. It just put us in the B main, and just didn't end up good.
Let's talk a little bit about Saturday. You had you started fourth in your heat, and you actually won it, chased down Jeff Swindell in the final 2 laps. What was going through your mind at that point?
Yeah, going into Saturday, every time you've had a bad night on Friday, the first thing you try to do is just try to block it out, get it all out of your mind, and just think, okay, it's a due day. We've got to try to do everything we can tonight to win the race. And Lanny and the guys at Devil's Bowl had a great track. It had a top and a bottom, and we were able to again draw a good spot in the heat race, second row outside behind Jeff Swindell, which I knew after I seen him run on Friday that was going to be a tough feat to get by him. So we were able to chase him down for 6 laps, and then had a caution, and we were able to get by him. I believe coming to the white flag. So looking back, that's a big momentum boost going into the future. Especially after you had such a rough night on Friday night. But that just shows the character of our team. Andy and Chaddy and myself, we just kind of just keep digging. They didn't give up on me after I made a couple mistakes on Friday that cost us. So we got a great team, and that's a big part of winning races, is being able to bounce back after you have bad nights.
So Brian, you made the redraw, you started second in the feature, you chased down Sam at one point, faded to third, and then passed Danny Oslowski and Sam Haferteef for the lead and led 17 laps. Late restart, what's going through your mind at that point?
Yeah, we actually started on the outside front row, and we were able to fall back to third there. We just kind of just cruising on the restart there. I kind of went for broke and see if I could make something happen, and I did. Went from third to the lead. Believe it or not, it kind of the same type of move is what cost me the race later on. But we just got out there in clean air and just did our thing. And I believe at one point we had 2 3 lap cars in between us and about a straightaway. So as leading the race, you don't know that. You're just going as hard as you can every single lap. And our Maxim chassis was working flawless, and we were able to get through traffic pretty well. And you hate to see cautions because it just bunches the field back up and gives guys that are running second, fourth, third, fourth, fifth an opportunity to pull a bonsai move and try to pull a win out like Sam did. And unfortunately, when you're leading, sometimes you don't know if you're on the right part of the track or if you're not on the right part of the track. And me and Andy kind of talked a little bit on the yellow there, and and as we were going by, as much as through hand signals as you possibly can. And he let me know we were in good shape, just kind of do what we've been doing. And on the restart there with Danny kind of coming there and got in front of us and kind of put me in a spot where I really couldn't pick up the throttle where I normally had been, and got let Sam get by us on the outside, and kind of there was just all she wrote. He kind of laid rubber 2 or 3 lanes up from the bottom, and just one of those deals where it's good. Sometimes it's good to be leading in those situations. Sometimes it's good to be running second and third, and this is one of those times that I was kind of just a set and duck on that restart, and really I played it through my mind many times since Saturday's race, and I just don't see anything I could have did. Maybe they would have kept us out on top, besides maybe it's just the yells when you come up. But to come back 5th out of that whole ordeal after Friday night, and just not running well that well lately there, just a huge accomplishment for our team. And like I said, going forward, I think we'll be in good shape.
Brian finished 5th with the ASCS National Tour race at Devil's Bowl. You head to Wichita, Kansas for an NCRA race this weekend. You ran second there last October. What are your thoughts going into this Saturday?
Yeah, C. Ray Hall and the NCRA do a great job, and great format, great series, and going to 81s is been a pretty good track for me. I've won a couple times there before, and run second there late last year to Mike Peters. So I think the FVP 21 will be in good shape, and like I said, the guys are preparing really hard this week, and just like we have in weeks past, we've been probably the last couple weeks we've had one of the fastest cars. But unfortunately, they don't pay the fastest car; they pay the guy that wins, and haven't been able to pick up a win, but we're still looking for that, try to get that monkey off our back and get rolling in 2011, and hopefully we'll get that going this coming Saturday.
You're running the second team this Saturday with Justin Cox. Our question of the week is from John from Knoxville, Iowa. He wants to know, what are the challenges of running a second team?
Yeah, really the challenges of running a second team. I've got a great young driver in Justin, but the challenges I see as being a car owner versus a driver is just having the man hours to be able to put him a quality car on the track. And it's hard enough to run one of these teams, let alone 2. And you know, we've been doing our homework to try to get our cars. You know, our key to this deal to making it work for all of us is to be as most prepared as we can when we leave the shop. And by meaning that, when we get to the track, we should just be rolling the car out and putting baby oil on, not doing a bunch of work to get us going for the night. You know, Justin, that's a cool part about him. He's been in the shop every single day, and he's really wanting to learn about these race cars and what it takes to maintenance them, and you know, the ins and outs of sprint car racing, which is cool. So I'm looking forward to not only seeing him progress as a driver, but also progress as a mechanic and as a driver, and you know, in a whole, kind of grasping the whole sprint car deal, or being a car owner, you know, driver, the whole bit. So I look forward to the challenge of trying to get him a couple wins this year, and along the way of getting us some wins, and hopefully just get us some solid top 5 finishes this coming weekend.
All right. If you have a question for Brian, email myself, Shawn, at sprintcarreporter@yahoo.com with your name, hometown, and your question. Brian, thanks for the time.
Appreciate you guys very much, and like I said, just appreciate everybody keeping up on our FVP Racing page on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. Got some good action from our GoPro camera this coming week from Devil's Bowl, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, and we'll talk to you soon.